Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ironside cast. Me Matt. If it's you here on Elst Outskirts, and I'm not actually sure if I've recorded before, but I didn't seem to be able to find it if it was on my channel, so if anything, we'll have it again, I guess. It's actually fairly old, it's from a month ago apparently. Anyway, let's go through the players. It's under Western France. We have Rachel as the United States, also Diamond as the United States, although I think none of them have picked a commander yet. Doesn't look like it. Represent the Axis we have Navigator aus der Waffen-SS and Kido Strategie Strafdivision for the Wehrmacht. Somewhere Germany, where West Germany, where the Germans getting quite desperate late in the war, I imagine. And well, it looks like one of the Americans have gone for Rifle Company. So it's going to mean a lot of riflemen potentially in the field. Rifle Company is very versatile in my opinion. We have double Volksgrenadiers coming out here for the Strafdivision, quickly rushing up to secure positions. I think you need to actually get a veterancy point now before you can get Straftruppen, if I'm not mistaken. Because before you could get Straftruppen out the gate, but I think you need to get one command point now. Of course, as I said, I could be mistaken. Americans are quickly going to just shoot at that building if the Germans get inside. Not the best building to fight from, with only one window. Pioneers have to pull back quickly. So bad early engagement there for the Wehrmacht. But more Volksgrenadiers are being called in. Well, down here, the Waffen-SS are starting to encounter the other American forces from the Big Red One. Of course, there's some units to the 29th, a cheaper rifleman available to Rifle Company. Still no command choice from the Waffen-SS or the other American player. Americans are really trying to secure ground here. But Volksgrenadiers got into a good spot there in the building, doing some good shots there. Kind of going to go inside the building. Volksgrenadiers did not evacuate, but they're still somewhat alive. And they might want to evacuate shortly. Volksgrenadiers did do some good damage though. But this last squad is going to need some support. Quickly swapping targets, very good to see. Since the Americans want to not get close. But more Volksgrenadiers are arriving. And well, down here the Waffen-SS has gone for Panzerdivision. Are fighting in entrenched positions. Well, not really entrenched, but heavy positions. And the Americans are holding up behind this destroyed tank. Up here the Americans are rushing the Volksgrenadiers and it looks like it's working out for them. More Volksgrenadiers are arriving though. Those are some actual Grenadiers surviving from the Wehrmacht. They're not actually the same quality as the Volksgrenadiers, but they're more better equipped for long range when you upgrade them. Volksgrenadiers can be better equipped for close range, as we can see with MP40s being handed out. It's actually going to help them a lot against the Americans. I also think we have a armor company here. Okay. Staff and Panzer versus Rifle and armor. This should be an interesting setup. Looks like the Waffen-SS is so far winning out these engagements. We have some Hitler Youth squads called onto the field with MP40s. Not too unusual. A cheaper alternative available too. Yeah, Waffen-SS Panzer. Works somewhat like the Volksgrenadiers when you think about it. And especially with MP40s added. Oh, those American squads in trouble. Yeah, mowed down shortly. And the Germans are still trying to get more equipment. Now, as staff, they can get equipped with MG34 100 rounds, which is certainly an upgrade I would suggest getting. Having 100 rounds with the LMG is pretty damn good. But American riflemen are waiting there. The Germans need to be careful where they position. They're being tossed here on the Americans. That forces them to move. Allows the Volksgrenadiers to move up here to try and intercept. Going to intercept the American reinforcements. MP40 is about to be handed out, but the Americans are slowly winning them out there. MP40 is not enough in that case. More Grenadiers have to pull back though. Looks like the Germans will be able to get out there with both those squads. That's definitely good. Oh, it might change. No, they cannot see them. Well, down here the Waffen-SS are slowly pushing up. But the Americans bring up machine guns now. Air-cooled 30 caliber machine guns. Looks like the fighting is going to be quite intense here. Looks like the Pioneers have managed to secure the fuel point, but they'll not be able to hold it for long. They're pulling back to a better defensible position. By the nearby structure. MG42 team. Oh, that's actually an MG34 arriving here for the Wehrmacht. And medical personnel has been requisitioned here to allow the Wehrmacht to recuperate a little bit easier. The Mthis is still out here securing ground. Hitler Youth standing around with MP40s, who should accept anything that might encounter. MP40s firing at the structure there. That building might soon collapse. But they're still a bit cautious where they move. American squad's trying to advance here, but Hitler Youth getting around the flank. MG is pointing at them though. They managed to get a grenade off though. Good fragmentation grenade. Pretty clever. Should be able to cover the rear echelon, but not fast enough. We're shooting at something else. The Hitler Youth are so far controlling this part of the map. We also the 3rd American Infantry Division, unique available to US armor. Really good riflemen that are actually good at fighting alongside vehicles. Pretty clever getting some side shots into the Hitler Youth, forcing them off. More troops advancing here from the Wehrmacht. But the riflemen are holding their position still. Radius are not really in a lot of cover there. And the 40 to be careful where it sets up. Because they can get overwhelmed quick if you're not careful. Okay, it's going to set up behind this slight cover over here. All the way back here, actually. It will cover one angle. Quickly they're getting shots in, but it has been suppressed by the BAR, but it is suppressing the American riflemen in return. And he has to pull back. We have some Straftruppen now. Some penal troopers from the Germans being forced to the front line to help supplement. Can also be used to merge, I think. No, they don't have merge anymore, actually. They also cannot catch up territory because they're considered scorched earth infantry. They can actually booby trap points to be blown up. Not really booby trap, just deny the point entirely. So no one can take it before it's repaired. Like it's a feature from Company of Heroes 1, I believe. So we have MG42s being handed out here to the Sturm Grenadier, while the Hitler Youth are still being equipped with MP40s. Or some first SS Panzer Grenadiers being prepared. Pillbox being established here by the penal troopers from the Wehrmacht. Stuff is very weird with what it has. It has a variety of stuff. Well, not a lot of heavy armor, but it has good defensive opportunities and desperate measures, basically. Now the SS is starting to advance here, but it's a 30 caliber handed out to the American riflemen. Translating us to some kind of suppressive fire. They will be covered if the Germans try to get too close. And Germans so far having issues fighting at range against the 30 caliber machine gun. Double 30 calibers also holding the ground down here. So all angles are covered. Hitler, you forgot us why, make a break for it. But they couldn't be sure that they did take a grenade off. That actually does buy the Germans time to not be suppressed anymore. Now the Americans out negative cover. And now the MG42 starts to fire. There's only one guy left and he's running. Looks like the Americans still win that engagement. And up here the Americans are flanking around. Tommy guns and BARs handed out and ready to move. They need to get through this pillbox. Straftroops are set up inside the pillbox to try and hold. You know, the Wehrmacht tried to do an assault here on the fields, but it did not work as the American BARs are cutting them down. MG34 quickly moving up, it probably wants to get inside the pillbox. So it's sitting up outside it for now. Oh, he wants to get inside. They have to get that machine gun inside quickly. The Americans gonna be hurted with their current weapons here. Grenadiers alongside the penal troopers. MG42 being handed out to the Grenadiers. I feel that's a mistake personally, but I guess it's personal preference. I just think a 100 round MG34 on the Grenadiers is a lot better personally. But the same cost too. The MG42 version only have 50 rounds per magazine. But MG42 is pretty damn good, so never suits their boat. Light 80 gun has been pressed now, but MG34 can fire from the pillbox here. Heal troopers leading the way here. Serving as some kind of meat shield for the Grenadiers, which makes sense. You know, the Mthis are using smoke to try and advance, but the Americans have prepared a lot of machine guns here. And the Mthis are quickly caught in a kill zone. You don't want to be caught in that kind of fire. And so just popping fanaticism to fear das Vaterland anyway. Break their suppression. You have a Lieutenant here arriving from the Volksgrenadier Division. Help hold the front line. Looks like we have some kind of airdrop coming in from the Americans. Looks like it's fuel in the base. Lieutenant needs to be cautious. There's a machine gun there. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for the Germans to advance here. Now, the German officer can call in artillery without having to actually see the target. He just has to be within his radius, so he's calling in a rapid barrage around here, I imagine. And the Americans guessed there was going to be an artillery strike. But he does get the artillery off. Doing a lot of damage there to the American line, actually. Not hitting the machine gun, however. It prevents the Germans from oh wait, they do have a grenadier on the flank. We're using a rifle grenade. Need to be careful though, the Americans will beat them in close quarters combat. Which is why the Grenadiers are pulling further back. Not sure what the MG-44 was doing. I think this Grenadier's gonna die here. There's no way they can get out alive. Mthis is not fully taken up though. Americans have pushed through the Mthis down here. Having equipped all the riflemen with 30 caliber machine guns. Germans need to stay in cover positions rather than move out through the open ground. I think the Americans can capitalize on that now thanks to their 30 calibers. And all the machine gun fire coming towards that truck. That cover's not gonna hold for long. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 machine guns pointed at one squad. The heavy cover is protecting them for now, but it won't last for long, as you can see. Yeah, that's the cover basically gone. Smoke grenade being popped to try and cover their retreats. The Americans are getting trucks now into the fields. Heal troopers, I'm not sure they did anything up here. Mthis is trying to advance, but there's just too many machine guns. They're covering all the angles. I feel the Panzer Division might need to invest in some kind of light vehicles here. It's just sending people into meat grinders. It's not going to work. Great assault does work here for the Panzer Grenadiers. Plans to get some ground. But then moving for a blank cover. MP4s are quickly ripping into the Americans though. But that 30 caliber just completely ripped the squad apart. 30 caliber machine guns should not be underestimated. And they need the machine guns also to prevent the Volksgrenadiers from supporting up here. But Germans have managed to get to the field point again. However, they have incurred heavy losses doing so. Sturm Pioneers and the Hitler Youth for holding. Sturm Pioneers provide supporting fire. Not sure what that American mortar is doing. It is a light mortar, the 60mm. So its range is somewhat limited. While this is going on, the Americans are flanking up here on the northern flank. Half troops are trying to set up a forward HQ inside that structure. Pillbox is going to be very hard to break. But more Wehrmacht troops are moving out. You have a Stuk G arriving on the battlefield. Because the Lieutenant has been relocated southwards to support the Mthis. At least for the moment. Trying to get some supporting fire in when they're being shot at by a machine gun. Americans pushing up. They'll soon be encountering a lot of German infantry. But the BR is going to get some good shots in here. But the MP40s is just ripping into them. But there is a lot of MP40s. American riflemen are being relocated up there. American riflemen have been suppressed. Allows the Volksgrenadiers to get up easily with the MP40s. That's a dead squad. Unless those riflemen are actually screening. I think the riflemen screening might actually have saved them. Oh no, they still died. Never mind. Great assault on that folks gun here. Almost wiping them out. Keep advancing slowly. MD-34 getting back into the pillbox, I imagine. American Recon Squad is in a good position here, giving me some good line of sight what's going on. Oh, so they went inside the pillbox. It's using that tree instead. Fair enough. There's also flare popped on the German positions. Afterwards being used to repair the pillbox, that's the thing they can do. You might actually see some other stuff arriving here from the Staff Division. Who knows? Panzer IV arriving here for the Panzer Division, breaking into the American front line. Although 2 3-inch guns have been requisitioned. Yeah, that works out for them. Pioneers and Fusiliers advancing on the northern flank here. Only facing a re-echelon, so that re-echelon is not going to last for long, I reckon. Also minesweeper, just in case the Americans will laid mines. Which they have, so very well played there from the Germans. Thinking ahead on that. He needs to be cautious as he moves. But Pioneers have to take the minefields. Good advances slowly. They need to take out that 3-inch team. Before just ripping into the American infantry. A little bit too close there though. Pioneers have to pull back. Well, this going on the Panzer IV has advanced down here, taking out an American pillbox in placement. And these American riflemen are going to be in deep trouble going around the corner against the tank. Because American infantry generally lack reliable AT options. Oh, and those American riflemen just got mowed down by the machine guns this Panzer IV. The inch guns are trying to shoot it through the building though. He has to be cautious how it moves. Oh, as you can see that. Well, this going on the Panzer Stug 4 is still holding. Stug G, I mean. He also has some German military police on the field, the Kettenhunde, unique to Staff Division, instilling discipline and fear in the German infantry. Staff troops are being moved around here. Just trying to apply some pressure. Operational are moving about. ECH Germans are being prepared here by the Americans, I mean. ECH being probably the best version of this German in my opinion. Can do a lot of work. You have an Aufklar on the field here, keeping eyes on what's going on. Which has revealed there's an American recon team. Also the staff troops are going to win out against the re-echelon here. Also the German Leutnant is on the move. 80 guns are trying to do their best here. That's a lot of 80 guns. 2 3-inches and a 57. Meanwhile, we do have a Panzer, not a Panzer, a Sherman A2 down here on the southern flank. So J should have a reliable time against, but the Sherman is still pretty decent. Pack 40 has been equipped here. Let's see if we can actually take a shot here into Sherman. He's strike quick. Got a good shot there. And Panzer IV takes a shot. Oh, didn't penetrate. Crew lost there in the pack. But Panzer IV takes out the Sherman. Americans are quickly trying to scavenge the equipment, I think. Or they're actually trying to repair it. But that's a lot of machine gun fire point in this area. I don't think the Germans can advance there safely. And well, up here, the EC8s are now going to start arriving, which Stock is going to have a hard time dealing with. Because the Sherman and EC8 has a pretty damn good gun and fires pretty fast. It's also accurate on the move. Rifleman squad does get mowed down by the Kettenhunde. So keeps trying to fall back. But the German infantry can't screen for the tank, because German infantry have upgraded to a Panzerfaust, which Allied tanks have a difficult time dealing with. The Panzerfaust is very reliable at what it does. Stoke is going to try to do something here. Very risky. Oh, they're moving the pillbox. Pillbox is in the way. Easy is just gonna take out this fight because they can handle it. Oh wait, no, I'm stuck on a shot. Smoke popped. That stock definitely needs repairs quick. As for J, still is getting repairs. Tech up happening for the Germans. They are down taking the Waffenkammer. They probably need some equipment from that. Pillbox is not gonna last long. But the Americans are moving forward. Germans again. A2s with a bulldozer blades. Germany might actually have a chance to take the point again here if they're lucky. German infantry is quite bunched up, but there's a lack of artillery to punish them, so. Packs are being rolled onto the field quick here for the Wehrmacht. Only pack 38s though. With the pillbox gone, your allies can move up a little bit further easily. Transport J trying to hold up down here. Being tied about the 3 inches. So far, his armor is holding up. Looks like the Mthis infantry is trying to get around here. The ship remains a constant threat down here. One 3-inch gun cleared out. Even if he advances. Hitler Youth leading the way forwards here. His hits on the move. They might assault the German position. Shrapnel shape round loaded here by the Pack 38. Got a good shot there. Shape round is a unique weapon to the Pack 38 that actually does a lot of damage. You can penetrate. Luke is ready for combat again. But still needs to be cautious of all these vehicles around. Truck is being used to repair the EC8s. Good to see. Stock knows where this Sherman is. Trying to shoot for the terrain. But German's gonna have a hard time advancing here. There's a lot of things threatening them. Sounds like rockets are going in. Oh, down here. From the Waffen officer. Falling in Nebelwerfer barrage, I think. Yeah, GI Nebelwerfers. Stock is fighting up here still. Packs are slowly moving forward. They're moving actually to cover each other, which is smart. You know what you want to do. You actually want to have the packs be able to cover each other if they weren't together. American Weapon trying to flank, but quickly being tied by the Kettenhunde. 5 grenade did nothing to the stock. Not that surprising because the rifle grenade from the Americans is not that good against vehicles. Germans have managed to secure the point down here again. But it's under a lot of stress. Lots of fire coming their way constantly. Half-Storm Fury is gonna get mowed down here, I think. And yeah, the Waffen is suffering losses. Wehrmacht is trying to push up here. The packs have actually done some work, despite being only pack 38s. Stock push up with loading high explosive rounds. Get some good shots in there. Stock is somewhat reliable if its armor holds up. Here perhaps the Germans should invest in another stock if they can, but it might be too costly for them at the moment. But the German infantry is slowly advancing. Well, down here the Mthis is still holding. And more Shermans are going to start arriving. Panzer J pulls back for more repairs. The pillbox is neutralized because it's lost a certain amount of health, which means the gunner is no longer there. I like that. I feel that was a good change they did. Packs trying to penetrate the EC8s, but I'm not having any luck. Stock so far holds on. Oh, that's a bad position for the stock. It could get side-shotted or rear-shotted. So that's been lucky, but the EC8's moving up. Pack is still present though. Oh, direct shot at the pack, killing most of the crew. The stock again holds on. Panzer IV has arrived down here again. This Panzer IV has done a lot of work. We do have a Panther tank coming for the Waffen-SS. This might actually do a lot of work. Panther tanks are generally very good. Until being only here by the Wehrmacht Lieutenant. There's some widespread artillery. Taking out the truck, actually. That's honestly a good barrage from the Staff Division. What's it called? That's the 12 centimeter. So that's very heavy mortars. So the German infantry is still somewhat winning here. They have managed to get a ranged gun to their name now. They can pull back to use. Germans are desperately using any means they can. Immobilize Panzer IV over here. Flanked by the Sherman 76. Will they be able to hold on? Probably not. Pershing tank is coming in. Yep, Panzer IV taken out. But the Panther tank has arrived. You can see what it can do. Panzer IV is being repaired here by the Staff Division. But when the Pershing arrives on the northern flank, that might cause issues for the stock and the Panzer IV. Let's see if the Panther can help the Germans on the southern flank here. I don't think the American Rifle Company has a lot that can actually deal with the Panther, apart from ambushes and mines. Because the Panther is really damn good at what it does. Ah, sure man's get out of range. Because the Panther has more frontal armor than the Tiger does. So has a much higher survivability rate on the front. Explosive round being loaded here on the officer. Only hits direct though, but it allows the Hitler Youth to advance. If they can take out the officer, they can threaten that 3-inch gun. With the 3-inch gun out of the way, the Panther can move up further without being threatened. Panther moves around. He needs to be cautious of getting too close to the Shermans though. The Panther wants to stay at range. So far his armor held up this time though. But the Sherman's armor won't stop a freaking Panther. You might want to send the Pershing towards the Panther first when they get to that point. Because the Panther is a very serious threat. You know, the American infantry is still holding the front line up here. Germans are taking heavy losses to try to get ground. The Staff Division is pretty good at holding a dogged defense. We do have the Pershing tank arriving here. America's only heavy tank, as I understand, and as a heavy tank, kind of lackluster. It was even redesignated as a medium tank after the war, I'm pretty sure. Americans didn't really have much of a heavy tank thing going on. And the stock is proving why it's decent. Still alive after all this time. American Rifleman spots the Aufklärer. They have been suppressed though. At least for a little bit. That Aufklärer needs to get out of there. Packbus run being loaded. Ah, hits the terrain. German infantry is smashed up here. Aufklärer does die. But the German infantry is preparing for another push. Looks like the Pershing is going straight for this northern flank. That could be a mistake because it looks like the Panther and the Waffen-SS. It's advancing quite vigorously down here, and the American Rifle Company is lacking things to fight it. They have brought in a priest though, but I don't think that'll do much against the Panther. Yeah, the Panther is just advancing. It knows there's not much that can fight it. You have a crowd moving up with the quad 50 calibers to try and deal with the infantry. But machine gun crew did get cleared out. Pershing also did take a big hit there from the packs, I imagine. Took us to pull back. The infantry is pulling back for replenishment again. The Panther remains as a constant threat down here. I really do think when the Pershing is repaired, they need to try and circle around and they deal with that Panther first. Because the ECAs can probably hold the northern flank up here fairly well. Did the Panzer 4H die? Or did they not ever call it in? They might have cancelled it. Actually, their best to try to hold, but I saw a machine gun fire coming their way. Good shot from the stock. Shape round loaded. There's a number again on the Sherman. Honestly, those shape rounds on the shape charge rounds on the Pak 38 are actually fairly good. I see why people actually like to use it. That's really good. Pak needs to be pulled back for repair for replenishment now. And if everyone does his best, what's best to hold? Lieutenant bravely also standing up in the middle of nowhere. Artillery landing around the Panther down here from the Priest. A2 Sherman's not gonna last long. So far it's holding up though. Probably thanks to the Dozer Blade. Dozer Blade does give increase for... Oh! Priest got a direct hit! I think the Panther might have to pull back because of that. I guess the Priest does get a direct hit. It can actually do some work. Veteran C5 folks going to in the field now with MP40s. And some more penal division troops also with MP40s. And finally near the Kettenhunde. They're going to fight very hard. But the Americans are moving forward, Pershing on the flank. And EC8 leading them through the front. But the Americans now know this for HQ. They've probably known that for a while, to be honest. For HQ, this does get destroyed. I think the Germans are losing this position. They do lose an EC8 there. The stock is doing a lot of good work despite everything. Pack does get cleared out. Stock doesn't want that fight. Hedon wanted to try to get close for an AT grenade, but to risk at that point. Hedon mowed down. There's took us a push on the field. Resources caches are being constructed now. Panther certainly needs repairs quick. And that Pershing is just going to remain a problem. But the stock is pulling back for repairs. More penal troops being called in to replace a lot. Oh, I think that Pershing is on the hunt. I think he knows that the stock is there. Yep, it's found it. Probably pulled the stock further back. Looks like all the penal troops are being replaced by grenadiers instead. They're going to find some more actual infantry. But now the Americans can just push through the northern line here. There's not much to stop them. Meanwhile, down here, the Panther is again operational. Quickly pushing into the American lines. MP40Is and MP40s on the Storm Pioneers just mowing into the Americans. Lots of automatic fire. But the Americans now control the northern flank. This could certainly quickly turn into a bad position for the Germans if they don't do something. More Grenadiers arriving. But the EC8s and the American infantry supporting the Pershing, that's a lot of good work. Stukas is flying, but the Americans are just gonna push. Stukas did not do much. Germans in a very bad spot now. They are lacking AT equipment up here to stop the Americans from advancing. Panther still holds on down here. The Panther has to hold down here for a while. Tiger Tank is coming out soon though. Titan might be diverted north to support the Wehrmacht, I imagine. Oh, 76 penetrate the Panther. Let me make the Panther pull back for repairs. The Germans have suffered heavy losses here. Americans quickly laying mines in case they are pushed back again, very smart. Really a good thing to see. But the American armored Spearhead is now a really big problem. I wonder if they would cycle around trying to get rid of that Panther. The Panther is still alone. It could not be able to take on 3 tanks on its own. Especially a Pershing. The Pershing can just keep applying pressure and the EC8s can fire rapid fire so quickly. Looks like they might be diverted around. German infantry is going to make a push though. Staff tools are being used to equip weapons. Americans are trying to dig in. They're now encountering the German infantry again. The American tanks are relocated somewhat, but one easy hit remains. He also set a turret. Tiger tank has now arrived on the front line from the Waffen-SS. More packs being called, and this is now a pack 40 actually, manned by penal troopers. It's a recall here by the American lieutenant. To force the Germans to move back a little bit. The 34-100 rounds has been equipped on one grenadier. Panther is turning its side. Bad idea at this point. Priest does direct fire. Because I think the Priest can be used for direct firing, as you can see. And the Tiger is also moving to the southern flank. But looks at the Pershing and EC are on the hunt. If the Germans don't intercept what might be coming, it could be very bad for the Tiger and Panther. Should not be slacking, that's not good. That's sad with the lag. Had some good fighting though on this one. The Shermans are going to prepare for a push, but they might have to encounter both a Tiger and a Panther. Of course, the American Armored Company could provide support on the flank here if they push down quick. But those tanks soon. Shermans have been spotted. One gun taken out there. Looks like the Pershing and EC are just going to push up here now. Probably try and overrun the German positions as the Germans are desperately making a counterattack. German peel troopers are suffering heavy losses. High time remains around in the problem. Eyes exposed to doors, a lot of work there. While this is going on with the Tiger, the Pershing is pushing up here. Germans are lacking in things to fight it. But the Tiger is advancing. I think the Allies are lacking in things that can fight the Tiger here. Oh, the Tiger is getting very close. Takes out another Sherman 76. Direct shot from the Priest starts nothing. Those blades still provide some good amount of armor there for the Sherman. Looks like the American Armor Company is trying to circle around. They might try and encircle the German panzers if they can. Especially as the German panzers are engaging the base. Yeah, if they could flank around here, they could do a lot of work. They can take out those German panzers. Priest gets taken out. Germans realize they might be about to be pincered. Panzers are trying to get back. There are packs covering the flank, but they're not set up. A pack, anyway. I think the Germans realize what's about to happen. They've actually been cut off too. They need to get this point back. Oh, big shot there on the Panther. It has to pull back quick. Easy hits on the move. But if the Panther's ready for... Oh, yeah, Pershing takes it to the Panther. Both pitches on the flank. Easy hits are quickly trying to overrun the Tiger. So far, the Tiger's armor is holding up. Pershing is about to arrive. So far, the Tiger still holds on. Pulling back for repairs. But the Allies did take out a Panther, which is certainly a start for the Allied forces. Panzer 4Hs are being repaired now by the Wehrmacht. Prepare for future counterattack. MG, that's actually a 30 caliber they've stolen set up there. Getting them to secure the sender. And some more American infantry. American infantry have no cover though. Lots of mines being laid here by the Americans. Good to see. In case they do get pushed back. That target thing has to be very cautious now. It's on its own. It has support of infantry elements, but a tank alone can easily be run by several tanks, even if you're a heavier tank. Like, several tanks that work together can do a lot of work. The SEGA fails to penetrate. Well, actually didn't even hit. Hitting the mode down again. Panzer IV Aegis are starting to arrive. Double purging now. 2 purges working together can be a lot of high penetration on the German tanks. Panzer IV Aegis are now starting to probe the northern flank, which prompts the purging to turn around. It allows the Germans to keep pressing down here. Oh, they're actually scavenging with the truck. Good to see from the big ups. Means they can recuperate some losses. Or at least some lost resources. They scavenge everything they can. Even the allied tanks can provide a little bit of an extra bit of resources. How much do they get from a medium Sherman, I wonder? DC-8 to be specific. 5 fuel. Not bad. Not bad. Even if you get into the Americans up here again. The Panzer IV Aegis did go down. At least one of them. And not looking good for the Wehrmacht up there, but the Waffen is still pressuring. The American Rifle Company has lost a lot of units. Scott moving up here. Loading a heat round. Probably not the best against infantry, and it even misses. So the allied tanks are going to circle around again. Those German AT guns are just being suppressed by all the machine guns of the tanks. And they've actually been pinned there. There's just too much machine gun fire coming away. So we're supposed to move. It's too late for it. Not looking good for Kido, but the Tiger tank is advancing again. When they see the Tiger tank, the E-State is immediately moving to flank. But they have prepared a Panzerjäger. Very cheeky. They missed out, but I like to see the pre-planning there from Nubby Gops, knowing what might happen. Nubby Gops is basically trying to be a diversion to allow Kido to get back into the action. By just continuously pressuring the Allied base here by Diamond, they can force the Allies to move their arm over here, trying to intercept the Tiger. Very smart. We're calling here by the American lieutenant. Second Tiger tank is being prepared. Tank on the teams are being prepared. The Americans want to try and overrun this Tiger, I imagine. Be cautious though, Pershing moving up here. There's a Panzerjäger over here though. Oh, Panzerstück failed to penetrate. This can't happen. The Pershing is quite armored compared to other American tanks. Placing a few Panzerjägers on the flank is probably a good idea against US armor. But the American armored riflemen are now starting to arrive. And all the Waffen infantry is just mowing down the US tank hunters. Or US infantry for that matter. Oh, decent shot. No, actually the Scots did not do that much damage. They killed one soldier. They will start to apply pressure. Pershing on the move, but they spot another Panzerjäger. But that the Pershing pulls back. Don't want to risk it. Just one penetrating Panzerstrike can do a lot of work. Second Tiger tank has arrived though. Panzer IV Aegis are advancing on the northern flank. Yeah, if you feel unlucky, just remember you bounce 2 Panzerstücks. That is a very good point. That is very rare. Even for a Pershing. Panzer IVs are slowly creeping up here, forcing the DC-8 to turn around. The German infantry prepares another move. White Foss is being flung here at the German positions. Pershing is moving for full-on flank around. There is another Tiger tank nearby though. Pershing has been spotted. Tiger tank has to be cautious. It's not going to be an easy fight for the Tiger tank. Oh, good grenade there to prevent the German infantry. Oh, it's 2 days there by a Pershing. The Tiger tank is still alive. But the Tiger has to move. Doesn't want to get cut off. Easy, it's approaching the Panzer Voyagers. The Panzer Voyagers are in trouble. Oh boy, action is really heating up now. Pershing's advancing. Gets hit by a bazooka there. That the Pioneers have snubbed up somewhere. Gets taken out. Panzer gets taken out by a Pershing. Ah. And the Panzer force to do something. He's just standing still. American tank hunters are making a move, but across open ground, they're just gonna get cut to pieces by the machine guns on the Tiger. Looks like the American tanks are going down for the Tiger down here. But there's another Tiger nearby. Easy got a good shot, but gets taken out. Pershing knows there's a Tiger nearby. Oh, gets penetrated by the Pershing. To force the Tiger back. I think both Tigers have to back off. But the American infantry is advancing now. Automatic weapons quickly laying into the Germans. Yes, just so much fire coming their way. Tiger doing his best to hold down here in its own, but it has to keep backing off. He needs to get prepared. Germans are quickly remanning all the AT equipment they can find. But they are being pinned down by machine gun fire. Go great to try and buy some time. One Tiger's ready for action again. Now in the order to get some repairs. The Tigers are just slowly cycling out. American tank hunters moving across the open ground. Repairing bazookas. Ooh, one penetrates. And at the cost of a lot of tank hunters. Tiger pulls back. You have a command panda for arriving as well. So we see this tank battle has begun to unfold. It's just turning into a tank battle slowly. The infantry are slowly being cycled out for armor forces. At least for some on the front line. The staff division is baked back to just infantry. Command panther being used here to capture ground. Having the command panther and the Tigers work together is actually really strong. But the Tiger tank is also ready for action. This is a very potent battle group to deal with. And the Americans overrun it, though, is the question. They have EC8s and they have one Pershing got destroyed. Oh, it got destroyed over here. I completely missed that. And they overrun these 3 tanks working together. That's a good question. If the Pershing gets some lucky shots, perhaps, and the EC8s can get around the flank. It's gonna be very hard to sell, though. The Americans are continuously cutting off the points down here. Forcing Germans to try and relocate some troops to cover that flank. Looks like the priest is opening fire. Hoping to get some lucky shots. Squiddy Moon's trying to get this cut-off point back. Lots of machine gun fire from all the German tanks. Gonna make it very impossible for the Americans to move through the open. Well, American artillery might be more white phosphorus. Yeah, it looks like it's white phosphorus. German panzers on the move. Oh, priest hit one of the Tigers. German panzers need to be careful as they move. Might get into a killing zone soon. That's a lot of Shermans waiting. Yeah, Sherman's on the move. Might have a tank fight here, and a panzer's not turned correctly. Oh god, this could be bad. Smoke being popped, Pershing reveals himself. Tiger loses his gun. Pershing moves in for a kill. Takes out the command panther. Smoke pop by the Tiger. Other Tiger moving in to cover the ground for the other Tiger retreating. But I don't know what that Sherman was doing. Loader injured on one Tiger. Other Tiger keeps backing off. He needs to keep backing off. More and more penetration there. Tiger's loader needs to be replaced quickly. Oh, might be too late there. The Shermans are just advancing, yeah. Tigers are lost. Injuring the gunner there really told it. Injuring the loader really worked out. And I must say, this was quite an engagement. Good little set piece happening there. And Mthis is able to flank around, it's over. The Germans surrender, the fight is over. I hope you'll enjoy it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.